Ever see one of those lawyer billboards with a huge dollar amount and think to yourself, now that's a winning lottery ticket? We're surrounded by ads on TV and online promising a life-changing payout if you've been injured. As a personal injury lawyer, I'm here to tell you that the whole idea of an easy money claim is one of the most dangerous myths out there. The hard truth, the system is actually built to do the exact opposite, to pay you as little as possible, or even better, nothing at all. Hi, I'm Jim Curtis. I'm a personal injury and trial lawyer located here in Apollo Beach, Florida. Today, I'm going to break down the myths about personal injury claims and uncover what it really takes to get the compensation you deserve. So let's dive in. The number one myth is that a personal injury claim is your ticket to Easy Street. People imagine a lawsuit is like hitting the jackpot, but the goal of a claim isn't to make you rich. It's to make you whole again, at least financially. The compensation is supposed to put you back in the position you were in before you got hurt. It's all based on real documented losses, things like your medical bills, cost of physical therapy, and the wages you lost from being out of work. While you hear about those sensational multi-million-dollar verdicts, the reality is that most payouts are much more modest. Based on recent data, the average personal injury settlement is around $55,000, though many cases resolve for less. But even that number isn't what lands in your bank account. From that settlement, you have to pay back your medical providers, cover legal fees, and handle health insurance liens. What's left is what you actually take home. It's designed to save you from financial ruin, not fund an early retirement. This brings us to myth number 2. Just filing a claim guarantees you a check. This couldn't be further from the truth. Remember, insurance companies are for-profit businesses. Their primary goal is to minimize payouts and protect the bottom line, not to make sure you're taken care of. They'll look for any reason they can to deny or slash the value of your claim. In fact, statistics show that a significant percentage of claims are denied. Some recent data suggests that in certain areas, denial rates for car accident claims can be surprisingly high. For more complex cases like medical malpractice, the path is even tougher. While many cases are resolved through settlements, studies have shown that when these cases go to trial, the win rate for patients can be low. So why do so many claims fail? Often it comes down to a lack of solid evidence or a failure to prove the other party was truly negligent. If you can't provide clear medical records, witness statements, or other proof that directly links your injury to the incident, the insurance company will argue that your claim has no merit. They might also claim that your injuries came from a pre-existing condition or that you were partly at fault, all in an effort to pay you less or nothing at all. And the final myth, that this is all just easy money. The reality is that a personal injury claim is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a long, stressful, and often adversarial process. You may have heard that around 95% of all cases settle before trial, and that's generally true. But settling doesn't mean the insurance company quickly offers you a fair check. Getting to that settlement often involves months or even years of intense negotiation, tons of paperwork, and careful legal strategy. Insurance adjusters are trained negotiators who may try to delay your claim, hoping you'll get desperate and take a lowball offer. Their job is to protect their company's interests, not to be your friend. The whole process is incredibly demanding. You have to keep up with all your medical appointments, save detailed records of everything, and deal with the emotional exhaustion of reliving a traumatic event. One wrong move, like a casual, off-the-cuff remark to an adjuster or an inconsistent statement, can seriously hurt your credibility in your case. There's absolutely nothing easy about it. Now, this isn't to say that people who have been injured can't recover significant money, because they absolutely can. The cases with large multi-million-dollar outcomes aren't about hitting the lottery. They're about devastating life-altering losses. When an injury is permanent, the compensation has to account for a lifetime of consequences. This includes future medical care, lost earning capacity, and in catastrophic cases, the cost of making a home accessible. This is also where the human component, what the law calls pain and suffering, comes in. This is compensation for the intangible, non-financial toll an injury takes on your life. It includes things like chronic physical pain, emotional distress, anxiety, and the loss of enjoyment of life, the inability to do the things you once loved. While there's no exact formula, the more severe and permanent an injury is, the more significant the compensation for pain and suffering is likely to be, as it reflects a profound and irreversible change to a person's life. So what's the real takeaway here? A personal injury claim isn't a lottery ticket. It's a fight for fair compensation to cover your actual losses. Not everyone who files gets paid, because the burden of proof is high and insurance companies are tough opponents, and the process is almost never quick or easy. However, for those who have suffered catastrophic injuries, the system does provide a path to recover significant compensation that reflects the immense lifelong impact on their lives. I'm telling you this to empower you with realistic expectations. The myth of easy money is a scam and makes you underestimate what you're up against. The real path to a fair outcome is being prepared, being persistent, and knowing the truth. If you've been injured and are facing this battle, don't go it alone. Find an experienced attorney who can navigate this complicated system for you. If you have questions about your own situation, I offer free consultations to help you understand your rights and options. Just give me a call, or you can reach me through my website at calljimthelawyer.com. Now that you know that a personal injury claim isn't a lottery ticket that'll make you rich, be sure to check out this next video to learn 5 simple things that you can do to increase your personal injury settlement. See you there.